Hello YouTube! I did something stupid. I bought a knife from how do you put it? A used store. Old IKEA knife. It's duller than dull. I mean, also it's probably been used on a pull-through sharpener. I don't know if you can see this. But it's got a huge upsweep there, light shining there, probably, that's probably half a millimeter or so recurve, probably a millimeter to upsweep on the back part. Just awful. That's why I never use pull-through sharpeners. I'm gonna use my DNS 300. I'm not gonna flatten it now because I need to do this to get all the zips out. It's awful. Just checking if it's the recurve is out. A little more. And it's awful to do this, but I need to flatten out because it's basically has a dip in there, so you will never reach the edge if you don't do this. Checking. At least it's soft steel. You can see there spot through which the edge isn't flowing. And I could use my Atoma for this, but I'm using that to flatten my knife. Oh, that was hot water. Let's see there. I think it's ready for sharpening. It's awful, this blade profile, because it's been mistreated. I mean, how can people use knives like this? It's a sin. It shouldn't be allowed to treat your knives like this, people. You can actually see. Can you see how that sweeps up there? Look how that scratches at the pull through. It's bloody awful. It's a disgrace to do that to knives, even cheap knives like IKEA. It's a okay knives on pair with Wusthof, Swilling, Henckels, etc. They're cheapest knives. Cheapest Victorinox on par with Global, etc. Same shit, different steel names. It's molybdenum, vanadium, stainless steel, probably 56, 58, just like Victorinox and all the others. Global uses Chromoma 18. That's basically rebranded AC440B. So. This was pretty flat. I love my DNS stone. If someone please wants to see my channel grow and wants to gift me something, I would love the GNS stones from Japanese natural stones, because I love this 300. Or stones from Japanese knife import. Just making sure it's flatter than flat. It was flat, but I want to make sure. Running off the corners. I've used my Atoma for flattening for many years now. at least 5-6 years, because I bought it before I had my kid. Just firm. I got that Adam Sandler song. I can't remember what it's called, but bum dee 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 bum 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 dee 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 bum bum in my head, and it's driving me crazy, literally crazy. This now I've removed much material from the edge, and it's been abused all its life. The scales has been in the dishwasher, so it's protruding here. It's been abused. I'm probably gonna wax this. Look here how abused it is, swelling. I'm gonna wax this later. But with all this abuse, it isn't very thick. That's a stock IKEA knife. IKEA makes pretty decent knives. I'm just gonna check if my bench here, if I got all the recurve out. I think I do, nearly. I think the rest is gonna go on the stove. So, and please don't put your knives in the dishwasher or abuse them. I'm gonna start behind the edge, basically the spine only above the knife, thinning it. And this is gonna be my channel knife. If you want to see me do anything sharpening wise, I'm gonna use this knife mainly. I'm using just the weight of the knife because it's soft steel. I don't want to abrade my stone. I'm just thinning it ever so slightly. I'm gonna do this every time I sharpen. Let's see if it's evenly ground. Hell nah. Hell to the nah, to the no, no, no. Of course it ain't, it's a IKEA knife. But it's decent steel. Look here, all the scratch pattern isn't even. Do you care with a knife that costs this little? No. Just sharpen it, put the edge on it, and freaking use it. Thinning the other side. Again, the weight of the knife is more than enough to get stone cutting. You don't need to press harder than you do to get the stone cutting. If you do, you're just tearing off abrasive. If it's loading, add a little pressure until it isn't loading. I'm not thinning much, I'm just thinning out a little here. Also soon getting big boxes from Jackie. They have sent me, they didn't want anything in return, and I didn't need to link their products or do anything. Look how bad scratch pattern. But do I care now? Butter knife though. I can tap the edge. It's dull. Going at around 15-16 degrees. Just right edge. I don't care if the edge gets good, I just want the edge on it. And every time I'm sharpening it, it's gonna get better and better and better. Again, the weight of the knife. Far from a burr, that's to be expected. It's a ground of so much edge. I'm at around 15, 17. And I'm using maybe 200 grams of force. Just force to keep it on the stone. Keep a nice pressure. Not bearing down. People who say you use many kilos pressure on the edges, no. You don't need that. Get better stone. Just flipping, so I wear the stone a little more even. Using a fire stone. I'm focusing a lot here because that's where the dip was, the recurve, just straightening out the edge. Also the belly part. Doing some jointing just to make sure the edge is uniform. And it takes a lot of work to restore a knife like this on stones. If you used a belt sander or something like that, it will take seconds. But a huge burr back at the heel, tiny burr back here, tiny burr up there. So. Oh, I got an itch in my ear. I think I'm just gonna flip sides because maybe it's the recurving that does it, that I'm not reaching the entire edge. Let's see if we can bring the edge together. Oftentimes when I have ground the knife, it takes this time on the other side. Yep, the burr has flipped already down here. And now I got my edge here, but not there. I'm just getting the edges uniform. just getting it fairly decent. I'm not spending much time on this. Just wanting a clean edge so I can use this for harder stuff. This is gonna be a abuse knife. So again, if someone wants, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share it, it really helps. If you want to send me something, I got my email. Okay, I can feel a bird the entire part except here, so I'm probably deep there. But that doesn't matter if one part there. That's why I'm saying feel the entire edge. Because one part is blunt, you will feel it when cutting. Again, burr, burr, burr. There I got my burr and entire edge. Flipping, going very light pressure now. Yes, I'm over sharpening this because the burr, I want a big burr and then I'm dragging it off. I'm just checking if I can reach the edge. I think I reached the edge the entire length. So, going behind the shoulder a little, just weight of the blade, just getting rid of that shoulder. Doing the same on the other side. Dragging off the edge once. Twice. Just to know I'm starting with the clean edge. I'm gonna continue on my Autoshi. And that I know it's flat. Because I flattened it earlier. Just again wiping off a little mess. There. Don't be afraid to sharpen your knives with whetstones. It's much harder to screw up a knife on a whetstone than it is on a pull-through or those type of torture devices. I think there should be a law against using pull-through sharpeners. They're the worst thing in the world for knife. Something in my stone there. Just a tiny particle that got stuck there. Probably some embedded steel or something that happened. Going behind the edge, and then at the edge, using, you can see if I don't use any pressure, which I'm doing now, no pressure at all. the stone begins to load. So putting a little pressure, 300-400 grams, and it still loads, but it cuts. So now I'm behind the edge, just thinning out, doing the same on the other side. Now I'm putting maybe a kilo to force, it's still loading. It cuts pretty nice, as you see, from all the black. Starting down the tip a little. It isn't pointy because it's been severely rounded off, but haven't touched the edge still. Remember, I dragged it off the stone on the 300. Just gonna show you how it's beginning to look soil-wise. Okay, thin, nothing to brag about, but thinner than most new globals, actually. Starting at the edge, just light pressure. I see people that says many soft stones are bad quality. Learn to use soft pressure and determine your angle, and you won't have a problem. It's the user, it's not the stone, often wise. Of course, it's easier with the harder stone. I haven't got a burr. Just flipping again, light pressure. Just refreshing the stone because it's so loaded. Again, just the weight of the knife. I'm adding maybe 100-200 grams to that. Can't feel a burr. Flipping again. Just going back and forth until I have an edge. Maybe it's too fine to create a burr, so I'm gonna check afterwards if I reach the edge. Just going back and forth. Checking if I have an edge. I don't care if it's very sharp, I just want to know if it's there. It's actually fairly sharp. Is it if I go slow? It's a little refining. Just ever so slowly. I'll wash off the slurry so it don't bump into the apex. Using nose drops there, as you can see. I'm just checking if it's behind the view, if I do something behind the camera. I'll show you. Fairly polished edge. Not even for its life, but it will cut. It will work. It will do everything you want it in the kitchen. It will be sharp. Just as sharp as any other knives. Pretty sharp. Just gonna really the butcher och stropp. Now I'm not counting, it's a strop. Yes, I strop very high because such a soft knife needs strength. I've already cut into this. This isn't stable, as you can see. Let's see if we can do this. And I'm standing it on the weakest part. So, from abused to very sharp, this would best test probably 120, 140, if not under 100. That's more than sharp enough. Also got the test, I got a lot of flack about. I'm just gonna clean up there. I got a lot, and I mean lot of flack. I did the test wrong. It wasn't this way, it was that way. Well, push cutting, if you go too fine a grit, it will suck to use that knife on tomatoes, on onions. You need a bite. This is just showing to all those people that like a refined edge what a refined edge can do. If I could choose, we'll do this. Rip a edge with it. Just go once, twice, then a slight strop. Look what butchers do, etc. There. Putting this away. Drying. I hate making a mess in the kitchen. The kitchen is the cleanest place in my entire apartment. There. Let's see. Yep, that's a view. Using the Rema 1000 paper. Isn't push cutting. Do I really care? No. I can do the slightest, tiniest curls. It's more than sharp enough. I mean, what more do you want? I haven't got here on my arm because I use that for straight razors. Do I have? Oh, I haven't got it, but it will easily shave arm hair. So, again, this crappy paper, it's single ply, it's see-through, it's the worst. Let's see. It doesn't do it as cleanly as my Magna got because this hasn't got any carbides. It hasn't got anything to put a bite in it. I'm gonna try something. That was the wrong plate. There is my M6.3 from Poltava. This is what I often do. And yes, I'm stropping at nearly 30-40 degrees. Put a wicked bitey micro bevel on it. Let's see if that helped, or did worsen the edge. Oh, don't do it direct edge. Maybe I did. Maybe this can't do the stuff my Magna Cut can. Needs a slight strop. Let's see. This is just experimenting. Just for fun. If I did fuck up, I can easily resharpen it. I'm just having fun now. I showed you that it was pretty sharp. There, it's pretty sharp again. I mean, when it does this, it's more than sharp enough. Let's see, do I got the potato? Potato. Potato, potato. Got the ugly one. So you can easily make potato chips out of that. Which is something I like to do with bad potatoes. I mean, do you need a knife more than that? If so, yeah, I want to say some bad words. If you need it sharper than that, come on. I've now shown that it can do actual kitchen work. I mean, just tossing this away. It's slightly rotten, so it isn't eatable. You can see how feathered in that is. It's translucent, it's the right word. Can I do this? This is potato, not a tomato, but I can still do it. I mean, what more do I need a knife to do than this? There I get slightly away. I mean, what more do I need it to do? I can do drag cuts. Like there's nothing there. I mean, I can push cut. Like there's nothing there. I can do fine detail work. Like there's nothing there. What more do you want? I mean, I get tired of all of this max sharpness. A knife needs bite. That's it, bite. Nowhere in the world do the old people that actually live using knives go over to 3000 grit. They don't, except Yanagibas and single bevels. A kitchen knife is perfect around 400 to 1500. You don't need more than that. Doing protein, maybe to 3K. Maybe. But again, I showed you it can do work. And people, this isn't a high-end knife. It's a working knife. As you see, I just did work. I mean, come on. Just stropping it a little on my pants leg. There, put it away. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the channel, share the video. Bye.